what's going on, everybody? Strider's back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we're going to have an Ezreal, Kha'Zix, Sejuani, Amumu, and Sona versus the blue team, who has Kayle, Miss Fortune, Thresh, Renekton, and Lee Sin. So starting at the top lane, we are going to have a Sejuani versus a Renekton. Very interesting top lane. Sejuani mains jungle while Renekton mains top, so this should give Renekton a little bit of an advantage. Sejuani's been played by this person about 85 times actually, so it's really a lot. That's a lot of times, and that's also a 67.44% win ratio, which is huge. So I'm very impressed by that. Renekton, on the other hand, has only been played by this person 21 times, but it is a 71.43% win ratio, so it's still really, really good. Overall, I think I'll probably still have to give it to the Renekton just because he has more experience at top lane. But then if we take a look in the middle lane, we're going to have Kha'Zix versus Kayle. Now, Kha'Zix mains caster while Kayle also mains caster, so no one's going to have a really big advantage there. Kha'Zix has been played by this person 4 times with a 75% win ratio. It's a low sample size, but still really, really good. Kayle, on the other hand, has only been played by this person 8 times and won every single time. I think I'm going to go ahead and root for the Kayle on this one just because I like to see 100% perfect win ratios, especially if it's above 10 games played. Very impressive. But then if we take a look at the jungler, we're going to have Amumu versus Lee Sin, the classic battle of the no friends. I don't know. And then Amumu mains top while Lee Sin mains support, so no one's going to have a really big advantage here. Amumu has been played by this person 7 times with an 85% win ratio, which is really good. And Lee Sin has been played by this person 4 times with a 50% win ratio. I think I'm going to have to give this one to the Amumu for sure. I definitely feel like he has a lot more potential in team fights, especially with when you combine it with Sejuani and Sona. But then, last but not least, bottom lane, we are going to have Ezreal versus Miss Fortune. Ezreal mains AD carry, but so does Miss Fortune. No one's going to have a big advantage there, but Ezreal's been played by this person 93 times with a 65% win ratio. Really good job by him. Miss Fortune has been played by this person only 13 times with a 46% win ratio. I'm definitely going to have to give that one to the Ezreal. And then for support, we're going to have Sona versus Thresh. So, Sona has been played by this person 8 times with a 75% win ratio, but she mains jungle. Thresh, on the other hand, mains support. Has only played Thresh once, though, and did lose it. So, it's really hard to say. I think I'm going to have to give bottom lane to the red team, though, just because of the Ezreal. But if you add up everybody's wins and losses with the champions that they're playing, you'll see that the red team has a 67.68% chance of winning, while the blue team has a 65.96% chance of winning, with a significantly lower amount sample size. So I think red team is definitely gonna win this game. So let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Strider's back with another slice of ELO heaven. And it's always good. It's always good. We always like it. Once again, on EU West, very exciting, we do have Thresh being played as Krepo. Because Thresh is the actual player and Krepo is the champion. I don't know if anybody knew that. No, but so this is going to be a nice little 2-for-1 that we have going on here. A lot of people were requesting Krepo, but then, of course, everyone wants to see Thresh. And it turns out Thresh is banned on NA all the time and not on EU. And so I got a little 2-for-1 here. The dangerous part about this is that the opposing team got Kha'Zix for Thresh. And I'm not exactly sure who they're going to put up against him in mid. It's either going to be Renekton or Kayle, but I'm not sure. I think Kayle would do okay to resist the burst just a little bit if she can throw down her ultimate and mitigate some of it. But if Kha'Zix is smart enough, it's just not going to be... It's not going to matter because she'll just get caught out anyway. So I don't exactly know what their plan is going to be quite yet. Really have no idea. Could go either way, any way, both ways, no ways. I really don't know. I feel like I'm not getting any game sounds. Oh, no, that's game sounds.
Welcome to Summoner's
Just
Rift.
really low. Sorry about that. Just kidding. But yeah, very interesting matchup. Let's see here. We have Amumu in the jungle. Of course, he's been a very popular jungle lately, especially with Miss Fortune. So if the red team saw blue team take Miss Fortune, I know exactly why they took Amumu. But if they took Amumu, I know exactly why they picked Miss Fortune as well. So it could go either way, because you don't want them on the same team, because that is a freaking monstrosity of damage. Although Sejuani not being played in the jungle is also quite interesting. Sejuani is typically a jungler, but it looks like she's going to be going top. I believe the last game that Krepo was playing in, so I wish I was actually recording that one. I saw like the tail end of it. I saw him steal Baron with Thresh, and oh man, that was just awesome. But this could be a lot of CC. This could be a ridiculous amount of CC. I just don't know if they have any follow-up damage. And that's what I'm really worried about. I'm worried about the follow-up damage on the red team. They have amazing AoE CC. They have Amumu to perfect combo into Sejuani ult, to perfect combo into the Crescendo. And then Kha'Zix can just go ham at that point. So he'll get a lot of... I'm assuming at that point he'll be able to pick up 1, maybe 2 kills. But overall, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting how they're going to be able to do that. They have to get Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix basically has to survive through all the CC. So as long as they can hit like 4 people in the CC chain, and Kha'Zix can pick up like a double or triple, well, he'll have to pick up double or triple kill in order for them to win this game, I think. I don't think Ezreal will be able to do enough damage. He has his ult too, so that's going to be a nice little combo in there. But it'll be weird. It will be weird. A lot of aggression coming out from Thresh at the bottom lane already. Just kind of spamming auto attacks. I like how he's kind of ranged, but also kind of not. Wow, a lot of damage going down. Oh, a beautiful chain back. Oh, that is going to use a flash and the ignite. Yes, the first blood going down with the exhaust. Is it going to happen? Oh, used barrier at the very last second. Beautiful play by Ezreal, but he's going to have to recall back. Amumu coming in from behind with the gank, but Lee Sin is also here. This could be bad. Oh, no, that is going to be a nice little chunk of damage, but Amumu has double buffs. They tried to kill him with the double buffs, which would have been amazing. Would have been the perfect kill. Oh, Kayle's here. She has... Bam, that is going to be a nice free double buffs going for the Kayle in mid lane, and oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. Nice little stun going off. Oh, that could be so much damage. Are they going to be able to pick it up once again? And wow, yes, that is going to be a 3rd kill for the blue team, and Kayle taking a ton of damage. And this is just not looking good for the red team. There's already been 3 kills at 4 minutes into the game, and yeah, that is definitely not good. Definitely not good at all. Lee Sin actually going down pretty low, stealing out the golems. Kha'Zix is going to be able to possibly burst down the Kayle, but Kayle does have a couple more crystalline. Oh yeah, that's not good. That's what I was worried about. Like, they'll probably be able to kill her. But, so that was extremely close. That's what I was worried about. Luckily, she had the crystalline flasks. She also got her heal at level 3, which is probably what saved her in the long run. Thresh still doing a great job in bottom lane. Ezreal keeping up in CS. I think Thresh is actually taking quite a bit. Let me fix that. Sorry about that. No, he's actually only gotten 2. So he's not going too crazy, not going too ham. But wow, I'm just amazed that they're actually able to do quite a bit. Nice grab coming out with a little bit of CC, and that is a ton of damage. Holy cow, that's a lot of damage. If she can get another double up, oh, that could have been really close to killing the Ezreal. Yeah, that would have been really, really close. But great job by him just being able to barely escape out of there. Kayle is currently quite a bit behind. She does have 1 kill and 1 assist though, but she's still down by like 15 CS. Nice little soul coming out, and wow, he's going super low. Thresh really needs to get out of there. And Oh, I hope Ezreal... Yeah, Ezreal's not even close to level 6, so that is definitely useful. Kayle is currently 1 level behind Kha'Zix, and he's going to just completely take advantage. Once he hits 6, his power doesn't necessarily increase all that much. His ult is okay, but it's not nearly as effective as like Kayle at level 6. Kayle will just be able to do a lot more defensive maneuvers once she hits 6. I'm just a little bit worried about it because she's quite a bit behind. Yeah, Kha'Zix is going to hit 6 right now. And what is he going to do? Is he going to jump onto it or not? He could seize the opportunity, but no, it does not look like he will. It's such a weird looking icon. You can't even tell what that is. It's just like a floating green, black blob. Bloopity bloop. Like a tarantula thing. And oh, this could be really bad. Amumu is coming out. Sejuani is almost level 6, but oh, Renekton is already level 6. No, Sejuani actually has a little bit more than half of a level to go. About 3/4 of a level. And yeah, Amumu got pinged out saying that, hey, Amumu's up top. Let's go see what we can do. So blue team may go really aggressive here on bottom lane. Wow, that is a ridiculous amount of armor that he's getting from those souls. Already at 63 armor, that is just ridiculous. I mean, he does have a Thorn Shield, which is going to help significantly. But, oh man. Ooh, very nice try. And that is a lot of damage. A good little bit of CC. Nice little chunk, but wow. That is just so much damage. Now I understand why Thresh is getting banned on NA. He seems like he's doing quite a bit of damage, and that much armor this early in the game without buying any actual armor items, except for that Thorn Shield. It's only 5. Ooh, nice job. He's going to be able to pick that up, and the shield coming out. Is that going to be a kill? No, he's able to flash out of there. Great job by Thresh. And the blue buff is going on to Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix and Amumu are coming down. This could be the fight of the century. Or just the fight of the early game. Ooh, this is bad. Flash bandage toss. Flash bandage toss. I'm so scared. Oh, 2 seconds. 1 second. Bam. Oh, that's not good. Wow. Bam. Nice little free kill there. And Amumu... I was actually surprised. I didn't realize that Kha'Zix completely backed off at that point. I think he would have been perfectly fine going down bot since Amumu almost had flash. He was like 2 seconds away. They could have easily towered out that. And that is going to be a couple more souls coming out. No, he's actually just going to recall. Not even going to worry about it. Doesn't want to get blown up by that Ezreal, which is a smart decision. And that completely got missed. After they took the red buff, they decided to just go straight on a nice little stun, absorbing a couple tower shots. Definitely very useful. A beautiful Sejuani ult, getting all 3 of them in the stun. Ooh, almost picking up the kill, but that is going to be really good. Oh, Kha'Zix coming in. Going to be able to do so much damage. Oh, the ignite. Is it going to take off? Yes, that is a nice, beautiful double kill for that Kha'Zix. He can definitely use that. Now, oh yeah, Kha'Zix is the only one on his team with kills. That is going to make him extremely, extremely important to keep up now. He went back and bought a Brutalizer and a BF Sword. That is going to be a freaking nightmare for Kayle in mid lane now. Kayle does have her ult, which is nice. I mean, the ult on Kayle is nice, but if Kha'Zix is smart about it, he just won't throw out his Void Spikes until after the ult is out, and he'll just stick with her and pretty much still kill her instantly. Ooh, the ultimate not quite going off, and bam, wow, a beautiful Ezreal, but he is exhausted. Nice timing on that exhaust right in the middle of his channel for the ultimate, but wow, if the cage would have actually landed, that would have been great. Or the box, sorry. The box that's not a box. If that would have actually landed, oh man, that would have been a very, very, very dead Sona. Sejuani's right on the corner of this brush. What kind of things is she planning right now? just kind of hanging out. Ooh, Amumu maybe coming out with a gank. This could be a really bad situation for Renekton. He doesn't have any minions to slice and dice through. Permafrost now coming out, but oh, there's no jungler there. He's able to slice and dice. And now Kayle is coming up, but spotted out by the ward. Sejuani's going to back off immediately. Oh no, now in the meantime, Kha'Zix gets spotted out by the ward that they beautifully placed at Dragon. And they are not aware. They were a little bit late on that retreat. He is going to be able to throw in quite a nice little hefty void spikes. And he's going to distract them and let MF get away. Beautiful job. Great job by the red team. Just being able to pick that up. Have absolutely no issues. Kha'Zix is going to jump back over that wall. Have absolutely no problems. And wow, I'm actually surprised that... Ooh, that is not going to be good. Beautiful from Sejuani. Is she going to be able to finish this up? No, she will not. Very, very surprised, actually. And Renekton still has his ultimate, and that could also be really, really bad. All he has to do is wait for a slice and dice. Yeah, this is not going to be good. If he gets a slice and dice, pops his ultimate, stuns, that's easily dead. Easily, easily dead. She doesn't have her ultimate. I don't exactly know what Renekton's waiting for. I could be completely overestimating him, but I'm pretty sure that that should be fine. Yeah, that should be alright. I don't understand why he wasn't doing that. That would have been like a perfect opportunity. He can just... I mean, his ult heals him. You can just go straight through that minion and go right into the brush. She does have her flash. That's true. That may be what he's a little bit scared of, but he, instead of wasting the flash, ooh, nice. And now he's going to do it a little bit more. Almost picks it up. Is the Ignite going to finish off? 30, yes. Almost died. Oh, wow. At least in doing a ton of damage. Oh, Amumu ends up picking up the kill onto the Thresh. MF picks up the Amumu. And now, oh, this could be really bad news bears. Kha'Zix coming out. He is going to do a ridiculous amount of damage if he actually ends up going in. But unfortunately, he was not able to. That's the sucky part about playing as Kha'Zix sometimes. You're just not able to go in. And when you are, you're thwarted by a Kayle. Of all things to be thwarted by a Kayle. But her ultimate is just really good against... Ooh, that is a ton of damage. Oh my gosh. Almost goes down. Gonna have to Arcane Shift out of there, but takes so much damage. And Kha'Zix is gonna be able to take this blue buff without any problems whatsoever. So back to the team comps. Let's see. We have a nice little slow from Kayle coming out. Not really gonna do too much outside of that except for play defensively with her ultimate. Possibly aggressively if they decide to do some more tower diving or Baron. Wow, Thresh getting completely blown up. Yeah, that is not gonna happen. Oh, Kha'Zix with the void spikes going down, and this could be really bad for the Amumu. Gets slowed down quite a bit, and wow, Lee Sin's going down real hard, able to pick up the kill, no problems whatsoever. And oh, this is another dirty fight. Permafrost now going out from Sejuani isn't really going to do too much since the slice and dice gets him where he needs to go. But there's a nice little mini stun out from Renekton, which is going to keep them in place a little bit. Thresh has quite a bit of CC himself. You can do a little bit of hook in action. You know, he's a hooker. What are you going to do? You can do a little hook and drag. Lee Sin has a little bit of displacement. Well, quite a bit with his dragon kick. MF, it's a very odd team composition for the blue team. I don't see exactly how they're going to work in team fights except for just being strong champions. As far as synergy goes, they don't really have it. Player synergy, yes, but champion synergy, not so much. And that's what you really want to see. You want to see some really good champion synergy. And that significantly increases your chances of winning. Although, their counters, they do have a couple champion counters that will assist in them winning this game. Basically, the one thing I said they had to do was make sure Kha'Zix doesn't get fed, which sounds obvious, but in this case, it's like, if Kha'Zix does not get fed, they have zero way of winning this game. Like, I would go so far and say that they would have had 0 chance of winning this game if Kha'Zix didn't already have 4 kills and 113 CS. He's already getting fed, and he's gonna get scary with the amount of CC that they have and the amount of AoE CC, and just, oh yeah, it's just gonna be impossible for them to survive all that. It's just impossible. It's not going to be good. Oh, in the meantime, Sona going really low, but the flash auto attack from MF is going to be able to pick it up. And oh, Lee Sin is going to do a little bit of damage. What is going to happen? Is he going to be able to slow him down? No, he will not. But in the meantime, Renekton is all by himself. Gets spotted out by that little pink ward at the dragon. And I wouldn't be surprised if Amumu... Ooh, Kha'Zix coming out from the bottom. Lantern does give vision for just a little bit, so we did see that ward get placed down. And now the blue team is pinging for Dragon. And wow, I'm actually surprised Sejuani is almost done 0 damage to this tower. She's going to finally be able to get to farm. She's down by about 50 CS at this point. And that is definitely not good. Oh, Lee Sin could possibly hit it. Oh. Nice little bit of CC, but wow, the ultimate from Kayle is going to keep him alive. Kha'Zix around from the back, and this could be dangerous. Kha'Zix actually going down pretty low, but the ultimate from Kha'Zix and Kayle are both down. This is a bad situation because Kha'Zix still does a ton of damage and doesn't have to rely on it, but in the meantime, Renekton was able to take that mid tower, and Sejuani should be able to push the little creeps. Boom, little creeps that could. And now the blue team is working on this dragon like there's no tomorrow. Very easy dragon. Nice attempted steal from Ezreal, but just not even close. And that is officially 3 towers for the blue team and 1 tower for the red team. Blue team's also up by 4 kills and quite a bit of CS. They're up by 5,000 gold at 17 minutes. It's a really good lead for them. If they can increase that up to 10 at about 20 minutes, that would be the life. That's exactly what they would like to be at. I just don't know how possible it is at this point in the game. They would have to pick up a couple more towers. Yeah. They would have to win a lot of fights. It's seriously, once you get at a 10k gold advantage at 20 minutes, it's like impossible to come back. It seriously is. It's always worth a try, though. You never know, especially with the cohesion that they have on that team. As long as Kha'Zix is in the fight and there's enough CC to roam around. I mean, even Sejuani is getting really, really tanky. 152 armor, which is quite a significant chunk of armor, especially since Miss Fortune isn't really getting any armor pen. Thresh taking quite a bit of harass, but just picking up the souls, doing exactly what he needs to do. 121 armor already. Wow, at 18 minutes. Doesn't even need any more. Oh, he actually did get the Aegis of the Legion, which gives him another 20. So, well, 30. So I guess it's not as bad as I thought, but it's still about 90 CS. Yeah, or 90 armor. Just from the souls. That's still pretty good. About 20 more than everybody else. But that's passive. Ooh, nice lantern. Oh, and a very close whiff on that. Absolutely destroyed her. Nice flash and some CC and nice slow. And wow, that is huge. Absolutely huge. Beautiful ultimate from Miss Fortune, but it only hit 1 member. Oh, that's going to be a ton of damage. Sejuani coming in, throwing on the permafrost, and wow, that is not going to be good. This is a great ultimate from Kayle. Kayle was able to finish up just a little bit, but now Ezreal is kind of all by himself. Are they going to get a slow or anything on it? Oh, it looks like they will. Oh, that's so much damage. A beautiful bait on the barrier once again. Is he going to be able to finish up? Yes, he gets a double kill while Sejuani picks up another one. Is she going to get this one too? Wow. Wow. That was a 5 for 2, I think, or a 5 for 3. I think that was possibly a 5 for 3, but wow. That was just... They stayed way too far in there. Got baited by that barrier perfectly once again. And man, that Ezreal's doing a great job, and it's always so weird because you don't see it coming. You just do not see it coming. Most people don't have barrier. Most people still aren't used to the spell. And so that's why you just don't see it. A lot of people just don't use it. And that's just like the element of surprise that really helps. Two Sunfire Capes already on the red team. And wow, one Warmogs and one Sunfire Cape for the blue team. What is going to be the #1 item? Is it going to be the Sunfire Capes or the Warmogs? I think that Sunfire Cape is a phenomenal item. It gives you everything you need, armor and health, and not just health. But Warmogs gives you so much health, you might as well just get both of them, and that's what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like that is what Renekton is doing. He's going for, yeah, he just got another Giant's Belt, most likely going for the Warmogs. Has the Kindle Gem. Wow, that is a great little bit of damage coming down directly onto Amumu, but oh man, that is so much damage. Oh, beautiful power cord being able to pick up that kill, but oh my gosh, that is so much damage. A great dragon kick. Oh, Crescendo gonna stop them in their tracks. Are they gonna be able to close the gap on these? Oh, is it gonna happen? Oh, so close. Yet so far. Oh. MF finally catching up with that strut and being able to just absolutely destroy that Ezreal. Picking up the kill though was the Renekton. Renekton Sunfire Cape. All he really needs to do is just stay next to people and just chase him down while he stays alive. He'll eventually kill them with the Sunfire Cape. I mean, granted, it would take a really long time if you just stood next to somebody and tried to kill them with the Sunfire Cape. 40 magic damage per second. Yeah, that would take a ridiculously long time. Let's see, because health regen per 5 is 19, so yeah, it would just take a ridiculous amount of time. Oh man, going really hard onto the Baron. Are they gonna be able to do that? Oh, nice job. Oh, unable to knock her into the Baron pit. It was a very nice attempt. Ward actually going down. Are they going to be able to do it? Wow, a nice ultimate. Amumu coming in, being able to throw out the ultimate. Ezreal comboing his ult. And, oh, man. MF gets a huge ultimate off that double up, doing so much damage. Gonna be able... Oh, that was the dangerous part. That was the perfect fight that they needed. But MF was ready for it. She stayed back. Yeah, she stayed back, and she was just able to... Oh, just make it rain for bullet time. Oh, yeah, that was just dirty. It was so dirty. They got everybody so low. Look at that. Everybody's blinking red. Everybody on their team is blinking red. It's a 5-for-0 exchange while everybody's blinking red. That's like the most frustrating thing ever when you just don't quite have the focus that you need. But at the same time, it's like you couldn't focus because your whole entire team is AoE. AoE centric, but Ezreal wasn't quite in the fight. He was around, but not around where he needed to be. Also, Kha'Zix, I think, hesitated before going in. So I'm a little bit disappointed in that Kha'Zix because I think that was the perfect fight for them. There were, like I said, a couple people in blinking red. If he was just able to get in there and pick up one kill, he would have got that reset and been able to kill another, and then another, and then another. He probably would have got a quadra kill had he been positioned properly in that fight. This is going to be one more dragon going down for the blue team. They're doing a phenomenal job so far just with all of the buff controls and everything. They're controlling the opposing team's buffs, being red buff throughout the game. A little bit of blue buff, but not too much. Getting vision on it when it dies, at least that's a start. Yeah. Wow, so much damage. MF is doing a ridiculous amount of damage to this tower. Great job. The ultimate actually going down on an MF from Kayle. I don't exactly know why, but yeah, that's interesting. I don't know exactly why that happened. It's not that the blue team is finally starting to recall. They really needed to, especially after the whole Baron and Tower thing. They had a lot of gold in their pockets, and they really just wanted to go spend it. Miss Fortune picking up an Infinity Edge now. She has the Phantom Dancer. She has a Bloodthirster and Infinity Edge. With the Berserker Greaves, she is just going to be so difficult to run away from. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's not going to be healthy for anybody that goes up against her. Nice pull coming down, and is it going to do anything? Oh, the ultimate, is he going to drop the cage? Wow, he does finally drop the cage. Nice little slow. Kha'Zix coming in. Oh, the ult is going to go out. Oh, nice job by Rengar being able to kind of take out. Yes, he does. He's able to completely zone out the Kha'Zix. And in the meantime, Lee Sin was able to pick up the Sejuani. Wow, beautiful job. Kayle picking up Kayle herself onto the Amumu, and that is exactly what they need to do. If they can split them up, if they can zone out that Kha'Zix, that's exactly what they need to do. Wow, and Lee Sin going full tank as well, and holy cow, that's a ton of damage. If you can keep healing yourself. Oh, that's not good, Lee Sin. Bam. That's dead. Quite unfortunate. This is not going down the way they wanted it to go down. The inhibitor tower finally going down in mid lane, doing a great job of pushing their kind of split up. I think if they grouped up, they might have been able to take that inhibitor though. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Yeah, boy. The blue team is pinging for retreat. Interesting. Oh, that Amumu laugh. It's so creepy. They're recalling once again, which I find very interesting, because they already bought. It almost seems like they're just kind of wasting time or messing around now. It's not normal to recall that frequently, especially late in the game. Oh, a nice little stop on the Make It Rain, stopping at the recall of that Sona, and in response, Amumu actually decided to stop his as well, just in case there was an initiation. Luckily for them, there was not, but oh man, Sejuani is now completely cut out of position. Nice little Make It Rain. Oh, she's able to charge into the whole enemy team. And this is not looking good at all. 130 armor with 129 magic resist going down onto Thresh. That is a ridiculous amount. A ridiculous amount. I can't believe how much it's actually working. He's super tanky. Yeah, all he really needed was the Bulwark. And wow, the Kindle Gem is actually being just kind of kept. He used it for the cooldown reduction, I'm assuming. Oh, the box going down. And wow, Amumu gets a beautiful ultimate. Sejuani follows up with hers, and so does the Crescendo. That's going to be a lot of damage, but it doesn't look like they're able to follow up at all. Oh, this is not going to be good. Kha'Zix getting cut out of position, has to use the ultimate and then flash away at the same time. MF is going real ham. Is it going to happen? Oh, she actually ends up going down to taking too many tower shots. Home guard boots. Going out for Ezreal. Ezreal, go crazy. Oh, home guard boots. Oh, that actually stops them pretty much. They're just doing a great job. That permafrost is definitely going to slow down everybody. Oh no, that's not going to be good. Is she going to be able to get out of there? Kayle going super low, but using her ultimate. Oh, a nice stun at the very last second. And wow, that could be a bad time. Amumu coming in back now with his tears of victory. Kayle, oh, looks like yes, Kayle will fall down very shortly. And now, oh man, that is a double kill for the Ezreal and a shutdown for the Kha'Zix.
4-for-0 exchange now. They really overstayed their welcome. They were able to get one inhibitor, and that was it. They already had the inhibitor tower down, so I'm actually a little bit disappointed that they weren't able to get more. It's like they were messing around too much. Miss Fortune, she kind of killed herself. I don't know if that was on purpose, but she used her ultimate, and then she flashed into 2 towers when they didn't even have the inhibitor, and she ended up getting caught out by 3 members of the red team. And this is the worst time to make a dumb decision, and I can't stress that enough. It's like there's times where you can make specific decisions. You're like, okay, well, we could try this. It's going to be about a 50-50 chance that it might actually go through. Wow, MF used her ult, takes Baron down super low, and she is baiting herself, and once again, Baron goes down, but this time to the red team. Oh man, that is not going to be good. But yeah, like I was saying, there's always times that you make decisions where you're like, okay, this is like a 50-50 chance that this could work. But you also have to look at the times of respawns and stuff like that, especially when Baron's involved, especially when it's 30 minutes into the game, and you're getting like 45-second respawn timers. It ends up being extremely dangerous to make decisions like that when it's early game and first blood's already gone. Yeah, if you think you can tower dive and get a kill and get out, or exchange 1-for-1, yeah, sure, it's worth the risk. But when Baron's about to spawn in 30 seconds, you don't just kind of hang out in their base and mess around and waste your flash and go in on their fountain tower, because that's how you get aced and you lose Baron. And that's basically exactly what happened. I mean, they're able to come back since they're still so far ahead. They're ahead by still 9,000 gold, which is a very significant lead. But 9,000 gold without Baron, I mean, Baron gives you, what is it, it's like 5,000 or 6,000 gold in stats, pretty much, just for like passive stats. And so it ends up being a little bit closer than it was. And since they've won pretty much the last 2 team fights, I'm very worried about them. Really worried about the blue team. But then again, I mean, Miss Fortune tried to stop that Baron. It didn't quite go through. She did a lot of damage with her ultimate, though. Bullet time is doing a ridiculous amount of damage. She does have an Elixir of Fortitude, which is almost like a barrier. It's like getting a barrier, but nobody sees a giant gold thing around you for a while afterwards. It actually gives you permanent health, but also gives you AD. Oh, she actually used it already. Giving her a little bit. Ooh, the vision out going down. This could be a really dangerous situation. Oh, the ultimate from Ezreal, not quite doing it, and wow, she's able to pick up the kill and charge out of there without any problems. In the meantime, the cage is able to pick up Ezreal. The box. I'm just going to keep calling it the cage, because it's not a box. There's more than 4 sides to it. But anyway, trading a Kayle for an Ezreal, I don't really know if that's a bad thing or a good thing yet. I mean, Ezreal has more CS and more kills than Kayle, so I think overall it's not a bad decision. And since the team's already automatically pushing, they don't have to worry as much about the Baron. But oh man, this could get really dirty really quick.
Red team's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Oh, red team's inhibitor will be spawning in about 10 seconds. And what that will do is that will give them 2 open inhibitors, so 2 ways for them to push. And that is going to suck. MF just barely getting out of there before Amumu is able to come in with a nice little bandage toss. Unfortunately for him, she recalled too quickly. Once again, not that much going on at this point in the game. The blue team really needs to watch out. They really need to maintain their composure. Possibly just push top lane, take a free tower. They're up by 10,000 gold now. They just have to wait out Baron. If they can just kill one more person and then possibly push tower and just kind of keep doing that, and then just go all in on a team fight, win the team fight, and then win the game, that's probably their best option. But right now, they just want to kind of pick off the one-offs. Anybody that's by themselves or like really lagging in the back, if they're able to get to them, then that person's most likely dead because there's a lot of damage coming out on the blue team. And red buff up once again. And this is a very interesting play because, yeah, red buff maybe, I don't know, I guess you could call it not necessarily important. But, I mean, it's great. It gives you true damage. It gives you a slow. Albeit it's not the best slow in the game, but it's additional CC. It's additional clumping. It does a lot, and it does enough for it to be relevant in a team fight. Those that have blue buff and against those teams that don't will definitely have a more difficult time. Ooh, a nice little grab onto the Amumu, but Amumu's just gonna laugh it off and literally not take like any damage from that. Ooh, Sejuani going real hard onto the Renekton. Nice little banish toss, but wow, the cage now going down. That is a great steal. This could be really bad. A nice little ult combo from 3 members of the red team, and that is going to be a lot of damage, but the ultimate is going to finish it off. It looks like Renekton is just so tanky. Bolt time now coming out. Ezreal going to be able to get out of that, and wow, he gets stunned, but it's a little bit too late. And that is a triple kill for the Miss Fortune. Possibly could have got a quadra kill, but wow, this is not going to be good. Ooh, a nice little flash with the ignite. Ace for 2, definitely good, and Kayle's already on her way to this inhibitor. She's ready to take it. She knew that her team could pick up that last kill. We're gonna have absolutely no issues with it. So great job by her. Lee Sin's gonna follow up really quickly himself.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Well, that time Renekton takes on that inhibitor, but they're possibly just gonna go for the win. Now that they have a freaking army of minions, there's going to be absolutely no way that the red team can stop this. There's only Amumu up. Sejuani's coming up soon. Kha'Zix will be there, but this is not going to be enough. They have 0 towers. Oh man, this is not going to be good if they keep messing around, if they keep not going. Oh my gosh, that is a lot. Kha'Zix is going to be able to do a lot of damage, and wow, the ultimate is just barely going to save her. Flashes over the wall. And wow, they were not able to finish that up. Ooh, very close. Luckily, the blue team was able to get out of there. That's what I was a little bit worried about. The red team did a phenomenal job getting back, distracting them from taking the Nexus, getting the kill. And uh-oh, looky what we have here. Baron is back up. Once again, this is going to be a very dangerous situation. Since the blue team is low and one person's dead, the red team's going to have a lot more of an advantage to take this Baron. Are they going to be able to do it? That is the question. Miss Fortune's laugh is still creepy. She's so weird. Blue buff coming on to Kayle. That should be very interesting. Intervention is on a pretty low cooldown, but once she gets that blue buff, it's going to be on, of course, an even lower cooldown. 36 seconds. Possibly get 2 off in a fight. Possibly. That's really stretching it. Really stretching it, but it is possible. These fights haven't been lasting that long since there's not really any healers. Or any, like, crazy healers. Ooh, a nice grab onto Sejuani. It's not going to grab her through the wall, but it will grab her and just kind of pin her against it for a while. I think that might actually be a pretty nice combo with the Vayne. I haven't actually seen that yet, but a Thresh for the Vayne would actually be pretty cool because Vayne is in a position to where she can condemn her against the wall. That could be really good. Oh no, Miss Fortune going real ham into this kill, but no, Sejuani's going to be able to get out of there really easily with her charge. So, Arctic Assault doing a wonderful job. Oh, now blue team is going straight onto the Baron. Red team is lagging quite a bit behind, but Baron's going down so slowly. It's very possible that they're able to pick this up. Ezreal throws out the ultimate, tries to get some vision, and they know that they're coming. And oh, this could be bad. A lot of damage going down on the Amumu. Is Amumu going to be able to finish that up? Amumu gets a beautiful bandage toss, gets the ultimate. Cage coming out. Oh, crescendo now. This could be bad. MF gets a kill on the Amumu, and that is exactly what they needed. They just focused the Amumu instead of the Baron, so that Amumu could not smite steal it. And that is the sucky part. Amumu tried, did what he could. Ooh, not quite enough though. Ooh, not quite landing on the Sejuani. Sejuani should be able to finish these guys up without any problems. And wow, yeah, this should be game. They do have the Baron, and there's 4 of them. That's easily game. Wow. It's been on a little bit longer than I thought. I think the blue team had a much bigger advantage than they kind of let on to be. I mean, they won with 13,000 gold, but I would have never guessed that. They even had Baron, and they just... Yeah, I think it's going to come down to the champion picks. They just didn't have a lot of champion synergy. They were great players, don't get me wrong, but their champion synergy didn't go all that great together, and that kind of put them behind. Unfortunately, the red team, the Kha'Zix didn't get as fed as they wanted him to, and he wasn't able to position himself properly. So great job by the blue team not allowing Kha'Zix to win that game for them. But overall, you know, it was a phenomenal game. I really enjoyed it. I do like Thresh a lot now. I really want to see more of his games. So I'm probably going to hop into another game and see if I can get him again. But yeah, if you guys like the videos, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really, really, really does help the channel out. And yeah, if you have any requests for champions or players that you want to see, please feel free to let me know, and I will make sure to try to hunt them down to get it. Until next time, guys, see ya.